Good morning, my dear students. The story continued here. After all, he does not even pay me. Anil was okay asleep. Means now he had seen. Then who is that? The thief. The thief has seen that Anil had kept currency bundle, okay, note bundle. So he wanted to steal the money in order to just for his better stand of his life. After that, a beam of moonlight, okay, stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor, considering the situation. If I took the money, means now he's planning. I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. It's the Indian story. Slipping out of the blankets means he's just sneaky, okay, just like uh, uh, out of the blanket. I crept up to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. Unlined refers to means he was not having any kind of stress. Even I had more marks, okay, on my face. Means I was stressed. The narrator was, what is that? The thief was stressed. Mine were mostly scars. This was the scars, okay, that he might have scars due to tussle and fight or wound marks. My hand slid under the mattress, okay, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them, okay, out without a sound. Anil sighed in his sleep. Sighed means taking, inhaling and exhaling, okay, breathing, and turned on his side towards me. I was startled, means surprised, and quickly crawled out of the room. Means now, means he was just planning or just trying to steal the money and out of the room when I was on the road. See, Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. I was startled, little bit surprised and shocked and frightened. Out of the room means he crawled means very slowly with slow step. He just moved out of the room. When I was on the road, I began to run. Means now he start moving fast so that he could not be clutched and catch up. I had the notes, okay, at my waist. Now he was hiding but the bundle of notes, okay, in his waist, held there by the string of my pajama. This way he was keeping. I slowed down to a walk and counted the notes. 600 rupees, okay, in 50s. Means 600 rupees were there, okay, and all the notes were of 50 rupees. Means altogether 12 notes were there. I could live like an while rich. I'll rich means just like the 600 rupees in 50s, okay, I could live like an I'll rich Arab for a week or two. Means he was just comparing his condition to that of the rich people of Arabia, Saudi Arabia. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life. This was his way of traveling, but dashed straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriages, but I hesitated. Now, see the dilemma, see the problem. Means he could just catch up the train, okay, it had just started moving slowly, but some reason I cannot explain. Means he was morally stopped there, not to cheat his master who had fed him, and I lost the chance to get away. Means finally I start thinking, and the train moved. Train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform, and no one was there. I was only one there, and just thinking about why did I steal the money? Why I am just cheating the man who was just feeding me and promised me to just teach how to write and how to just do calculation in mathematics. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. On that time he was having money, so he was thinking that if I will just take help from the friends, they will definitely steal my money, or they may ask for favor for the from the money. The only person I knew, now see, was more trouble than help, and I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of these small hotels near the station. Means he does not want to just stay in a hotel. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed, means stolen the money. The who is that? The Anil. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. This was the marketplace. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces. Now see the statics, see the explanation, see the his assessment about the people. When they had lost their goods, okay, the greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance. These are the three explanations the narrator is giving about the people when they are cheated, when they are deceived. What happens there? Who is that? Uh, Greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness. But now he is realizing, now he is thinking that I could sense, I could feel that when Anil will come to know that he has been robbed, so he will feel very much sad, not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. So he will feel very unhappy. I found myself in the Maidan, this is the open place, okay, field, and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. Chilly means extremely cold or windy. It was early November and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. And because of that, he was feeling uncomfortable. Soon it was raining, okay, quite heavily, and it started raining. My shirt and pajama just stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. Means now he was completely under the rain. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower, and there he rested himself, okay, hide himself. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes, means he was feeling for the notes, okay, could see that now it will be drenched. They were damp from the rain. Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, but now I had it all. Means he was just thinking about the future happening, that might be tomorrow he might have given me, okay, some coins for movie, but I have all stolen all the money. I could not cook his meals, okay, run to the bazaar or learn to write, okay, whole sentences anymore. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Means while robbing him, I just forgot that he promised me to just teach me mathematics and language. Whole sentence I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred, okay, rupees. This was the excitement, this was the uh, temptation, this was the goal of his life. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. But to be really a big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. These points are actually the importance of education. What is the role of education? How can education can how education can change your life, your personality, your value in the society? So it is the education. Here the importance of education has been shown, and it has been observed by a thief. I should go back to the to Anil. Okay, I told myself. Now he was thinking, if only to learn to read, okay, and write. I hurried back to the room, okay, feeling very nervous. But it is much easier to steal something than to return it, okay, undetected. This was his problem, that he wanted not to be noticed by anyone, and he wanted to just keep the money back to the place from where he is taken. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway in clouded moonlight. Okay, Anil was still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed and my hand came up with the notes. And now I took the bundle of notes from my pajama, okay, and then I placed inside the mat on which Anil was still sleeping. I felt his breath, okay, on my hand. I remained still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes, and finally he kept there. I woke late next morning to find that Anil had already made the tea. And that night, okay, he slept late, and that's why he woke up early, not early, very late. And till then, Anil had prepared the tea. He stretched out his hand, okay, and towards me there was a 50 rupee notes between his fingers, and he was giving me 15 rupees, okay, note. My heart sank, and I was completely in deep trouble. I thought I had been discovered. The thief realized that he has been discovered, and this time Anil is going to rebuke and chide me. I made some money, okay, yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. And this was the statement made by Anil to so that I have got this much money, and from next you will be paid regularly. What was the sum he will be given? That is not decided. My spirit rose, means he felt very excited, a little bit relaxed. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. And now the thief can realize and sense that the note was still wet from the night's rain, previous night rain. Today we will start writing sentences. This was the sentence the narrator is telling here, that means from today, on that very day, Anil has promised him that I will teach you how to write sentences. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. The thief realized that Anil knew everything, but he does not want to disclose anything. So I smile at Anil in my most appealing way, means I smile at him, and the smile came by itself without any effort. It was not the false smile, it was the genuine one, okay. Now they start living together. In this way, this story is over. This story is written by Ruskin Bund, one of the noted British writer from Indian origin. His birth is from India. Homework assignment is do all the NCERT questions of the chapter, the fifth story. You all will do. See, this story is very important for all of us, that we should not break the trust of any human being. We should try to just uh, uh, not to break the trust of anyone. If it is the case of our parents, our elders, our teachers, they have trust and they want us to do better in our life, and for that they are doing very hard work. So we should try to just do, okay, our best. And this we can do by what? By the help of education. See how a thief turned by the kind and very affectionate behavior of Anil. And when Anil promised the thief that I will teach you language, I will teach you mathematics, and this particular education can modify you in a very better manner. I'm telling you one more story that you have read in class 9th about a thief, about uh, a stranger, about a stranger who was just a woodcutter, and there also the theme of the story is love and affection. Okay, so when a person is very nicely treated, uh, he can change his mind. He can be a good human being, and while making him a good human being, education can play a very big role. Okay, so education is very much important, so we should respect, okay, and honor it. and try to obtain it as much, okay, as we can in our life. So this is very much important, okay, for all of us. Thank you very much. You all will do, okay, the homework assignment, and that is all the NCERT questions of the chapter, the thief's story, okay, and submit it. Thank you very much.